It is a Tuesday, November 11th, Veterans Day. Hello to all the veterans. We salute you out there on this day. The midday update on the Central Illinois Farm Network brought to us by Integrated Seed Solutions and Flanagan, Steininger Tires in Fairbury on a blustery November day. We're talking to Aaron Curtis with Midco. Aaron, hard to believe, a couple of weeks ago we were talking about the heats, finishing up field work. Now we're thinking winter.
I know. Saw that snow over the weekend, Ken. I said I ain't quite ready for that, although I think I see a 70 on the screen, close to 70 here for this weekend. So
Yeah.
looks like we're not quite into winter completely yet, but market-wise, just a really quiet day. And we get two of these days in the fall where the banks are closed. It's really a federal holiday, but the markets are open, Columbus Day and then today. So that typically limits trade volume when the banks are closed like that. And that's kind of what we're seeing today. Bean market has been a little bit weaker. China continues to look at some Brazil beans. Brazil's price cheaper than we are right now, especially when you add in a 13% tariff. Market's still waiting for any confirmation that China is going to buy some more U.S. soybeans. There was a handful of business done right around that trade meeting, but it's been pretty quiet since then. So market choppy. Corn's up a couple cents today. Not a lot of new news there, but we've got crop report that's coming out on Friday. Expectation is that yield gets cut on corn. Question is going to be how much. It's a pretty wide range of guesses. It's 4 to 5 bushels per acre guess between the high and the low on what they expect on on Friday. So offering a little support to corn, but really it's pretty quiet, Kent. We're just, looks like we're going to have a vote from the House tomorrow.
Mhm.
Uh, Hopefully get some of this data flowing again, although it's going to take a couple days or a few days anyway to get going. But the first sign will be getting through this report on Friday, and we'll see what the USDA thinks on yields.
Does the market have any desire to move extremely one way or another? All this pent up stuff for the past over a month, the shutdown.
Yeah, I think it's going to be interesting to see how it's released and how the market digests it. But definitely on corn, we've been kind of stuck in like a 8 cent range here. So it's been pretty quiet. Obviously, beans have had some strength with that talk that China was going to buy some soybeans. But since then, the market's been just kind of back and forth here, really kind of going sideways, waiting for more confirmation. So don't know if the USDA will have enough data to change a lot on the demand side on Friday. I think the biggest thing we'll look at is production, but we'll see how much data they have on exports and crush and feed demand to really make a lot of changes there. So,
Mhm.
like I said, the big focus will be on yield, and then we'll hopefully have some more of this export data, some of this monthly crush data to go off of here, and then a few weeks after that to see where we're setting.
All right. So anxiously await all that. A lot going on in the way. We'll see how the markets transpire into the week, and we'll move on, I'm sure.
Yeah, and obviously you got a pretty good South America crop coming. Weather looks good down there, and just a little bit of corn harvest to go here, Kent.
Hmm.
Not so much here, but a little bit out east, and obviously you got a big crop out west that they're trying to get done, and they had a little snow, right, to slow the
Yeah.
progress. So got a little more data to collect here, but hopefully Friday is a nice start in getting some of this stuff going again.
All right. Aaron Curtis of Midco, thanks for the information. We'll catch you next week.
Thanks, Kent. Appreciate it.
All right. Midday update here on a Tuesday, brought to us by Integrated Seed Solutions and Steininger Tires. Everybody have a great afternoon.